Hello guys, welcome back to the Captain Tesla channel. Today we will be discussing a very important issue that has happened in the past with the Turkey Tom and Mr.Enter beef. Now, as some of you may know and have known about the Mr.Enter Turkey Tom beef, quote unquote, and why I'm talking about this, essentially about a couple months back, Turkey Tom, the YouTuber, of course, made a video called based on Mr.Enter's, which if you haven't seen Mr.Enter channel, I want just to put into prospect who these two specific YouTubers are. Turkey Tom makes commentary videos based on how he feels people or certain events going on during the life, such as his famous series, The Problems With series. He's gotten a cult following ever since the Keemstar drama. Yeah, I'm not even gonna touch that with a silver pole, but essentially, ever since then, he's grown a following to 50,000 subscribers. Mr. Enter, on the other hand, is a cartoon reviewer who makes reviews on his animated atrocities and Admiral Animation reviews, where he reviews pieces of cartoons and whatnot, animated programming and movies, of course, that he feels is either really good or really bad, depending on how he makes the video. Animated atrocity, of course, being bad, and Admiral Animation, of course, being good. About a couple months ago, Mr. Enter created an Indiegogo page, or maybe Kickstart. It's probably most likely Indiegogo, where he essentially wanted to fund his new show that he was willing to create called Growing Around. It was a very controversial move, as he has been asking for almost $250,000 without showing any animation and anything like that. I do believe that Mr. Enter's Indiegogo was very, very not good. I say it was a pretty awful Indiegogo in my opinion. It needed a lot of work. There was no animation shown, and the illustrations shown didn't really show the benefits of the actual quality of the animation. Mr. Enter didn't really show his own illustrations either, as he has someone to do it for him. His scripts were decent, but they weren't anything show-worthy, and all of his rewards weren't really all that good. The amount of money he was requesting was quite a lot, and yeah, it was a really bad Indiegogo, I will say. Luckily, he gave all of the money back, and that's all fine and dandy. Now, Turkey Tom made a video on this, and his video was somehow worse than the Indiegogo. Mainly because while Turkey Tom did have a lot of really good points, he also said a lot of stuff about Mr. Enter that could be taken as slander. He made a lot of pedophile accusations, and while he claims they're jokes now where it's convenient for him, they don't come off as jokes. His tone of voice and the way he says it is very serious. He repeats this multiple times inside the video, and just gives off no reasoning or evidence as to back his claim up. He's just saying this because Mr. Enter is making the show about kids, which is in of itself a stupid reason as to hate something. Ever since that backlash in that video that Turkey Tom has made, Mr. Enter has been receiving a lot of online harassment, essentially. Even though Turkey Tom now says they're jokes, and he now dismisses the fact that Mr. Enter has been getting harassed and just been getting assaulted by his commentary, Turkey Tom seems to not have a reaction out yet. Mr. Enter has made a video based on the entirety of the stuff that he had to go through when dealing with the Turkey Tom drama. He's been getting spammed and attacked. He's been doing this stuff has been happening to him 2 years, but the Turkey Tom is just the icing on the cake. Turkey Tom's video on him was very poor. Indeed, it was horrible, actually. The jokes, as they're called, quote unquote, were very misinformed. And while Turkey Tom has commented on one of my videos before, you've probably seen that one back in Road to Revenue, that does not mean I will blindly support his stuff. I will not blindly support and sit idly by at the stuff he says. And I stand with Enter when it comes to the online harassment that he has had to deal with. I do feel that Mr. Enter does not deserve the online harassment he receives for creating cartoons and another thing about this. And this goes into the accusation charges that could possibly be made. The way YouTubers should never really make it stuff like pedophile accusations or anything unless you know it's a joke. But Turkey Tom's was inside a very repetitive, it was very repetitive jokes too, and it was in such a serious manner that it just came off as slander. And it had no basis to it other than making cartoons. And I truly think that was disgusting. If you want to support Mr. Enter, I will leave his thing inside the video. I'll leave his channel and the video I'm talking about in question. I'll also leave the Turkey Tom video I'm talking about in question, as well as the Indiegogo video that Mr. Enter inside the description when I get a chance to put those up, so that you can be able to decide. So who won this battle is the question. Well, Mr. Enter has been getting a lot of support from both the cartoon community as well as the general public of the internet, which came as a surprise to me, knowing Mr. Enter has been getting backlash from everyone just for no reason at some points, just because of old pretenses and old pieces of hate. He has improved, but he's also been getting backlash from everybody for just the sole purpose of existing and being autistic. And if anything, that's truly disgusting. But Turkey Tom's video on Mr. Enter currently sits at 3,000 likes and 2,000 dislikes, which I do feel like there should be more dislikes from like what I've seen, and I feel like there are blind Turkey Tom supporters who are going to support that video. Mr. Enter's new current video doesn't have as much views, but it has 7,000 likes and only like 300 dislikes at the current point. And I truly do feel like Mr. Enter would have won in that case, but Turkey Tom will probably use this to get his attention, as he is a smaller YouTuber than Mr. Enter. He'll probably be able to gain the better PR, as we've all known most of the time whenever a small YouTuber calls out a big YouTuber and then the big YouTuber fights back, almost always the small YouTuber is the one who wins up on top, as he gets the most amount of attention, he gets the most amount of PR from this, and he gets the most amount of viewership. So if you're looking to not see anything and you want to support who you want to support, I'm completely fine with that. This has been Captain Tesla. Thank you for watching this video. If you came up to this point and you actually enjoyed this content and you want to see more content like this, push the like button so I know. Subscribe if you're new and you're looking for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.